I saw this one coming. I just want to start that off right here. I saw Golden Knights coming out in this game flat in the first period. So first period, early pressure by the Ducks in the first 30 seconds to a minute. Good pass save by Subban. Subban played fine tonight. It was not his fault. It was the defensive front of him. Good look for Reeves. John Gibson, big blocker save off of that. Next, there was a sloppy start by both teams after the 3-day holiday break, and that was mentioned by the announcers in this game. John Manson shot hits the post for the Ducks, sits on the goal line, no goal gets stopped, could not score on the rebound. And then a shot just wide by Shea Theodore from up top. Then Subban looking good early, big saves in the first 10 minutes. That save on the goal line was big for the Golden Knights' confidence. Shots were even at 3-3 at the 7:30 mark of the first period. And then around 6 minutes left in the period, there was a big hit from Gudbranson on Nosek. Very noticeable. And then there was a great chance for Anaheim. Good save by Malcolm Subban again. He played real good tonight. Then Alex Tupp with a tip save by Gibson, shot from McNabb from up top. That was a good blocker save by Gibson. He covered it up with his glove. Then Lindholm saves goal for VGK as puck started across goal line, and that was with 30 seconds left in the period. So we go to the second period, tied at 0-0. So early in the second period, Gudbranson's first shot misses just wide. Nosek forehand saved by Gibson. And then there was a great save from Subban from Rowney for Anaheim. Then on that very same sequence, Jonathan Marchessault scored from William Karlsson and Riley Smith at 4:55. That was on a breakaway. Then, shots favored Golden Knights 13-6, 7 minutes into the second period. The Golden Knights were dominating the play at that point of the game, but that would soon not last. Nate Schmidt penalty for tripping with 12:48 left in the period. It was a clear penalty. He fell down, but he did trip the guy. And then there was a 5-on-3 for Anaheim for 46 seconds after a Nosek double minor for High-Staking Getzlaff. Adam Henrique scored from Silverberg and Cam Fowler with 1 second left on the 5-on-3, short side on Malcolm Subban at the 9-minute mark. Then Cam Fowler scored from Shore and Steele, high deflection over Subban at 10:23. And I was writing this on the board. 14 seconds later, Comptone scores from Linderstrom and Larson, deflection in the front of the net at 10:37. So it was 3-1 at this point, and you can see that the Golden Knights were flat. The Honda Center was energized with the Ducks fans in there, and Golden Knights fans went quiet. There was a 4-on-4 after Steele hooking and Nosek elbowing calls. Then Ducks are dominating the second half of the period. Shots 14-11 for Vegas at that point. There was a breakaway from Mark Stone at 4:10, missed the shot wide. Then Getzlaff and Mark Stone get in a wrestling match, scrum by both teams with around 3 minutes left. And Golden Knights get a power play with 42 seconds left in the second period. So going into the third period, they have a power play for around 1:20. But that was killed by Anaheim. Anaheim killed it, 3 shots on the power play for Vegas. But then there was a trim penalty on the Ducks. And I wrote on this, the Golden Knights need to score on this power play. They were 0 for 7 on their last 7 power plays. Their penalty was killed by the Ducks again. Vegas 0 for 8 on the last 8 power plays. There was a breakaway for Riley Smith. He had a great hand deflection to get that to stick, but he missed the shot wide of the net. He had no real estate there to score the puck. Gibson blocked the net. And then defensive zone turnover by Ryan Reeves, and I saw this coming, goal by Shore, but from Rowney at 9:46. And there was no shots for Vegas in the last 9 minutes. And that was very noticeable. The Ducks are dominating that period in their zone. They are clearing pucks out of their own zone, out of Vegas' zone. They are just running time off the clock. Ryan Reeves tries to hit a duck, but levels Thomas Nosek instead. And you can see that Tomas Nosek was shaken up on the play, but he got back, skated back to the bench, and it was all good. Then, at 18:08, Nate Schmidt scored from Mark Stone, deflected off of Henrique at 18:08. So then Vegas pulls Malcolm Subban with 1:20 left, and Nate Schmidt scores a goal from Pacioretty and Stone at 19:54. It did not matter at that point. The game was already decided. The Golden Knights called a timeout. They were trying to win the faceoff. They won the faceoff, but they won it, but it was kind of a mix. It was like a loss and a win faceoff, so I just said they lost the faceoff. But they can use this momentum against Arizona tomorrow. And that's a very important game for both the Golden Knights and the the Coyotes, because the winner of that game takes first place in the Pacific. Shots favor Vegas in the first 8-4, tied 99 in the second, and 12-5 in the third. Overall, 29 shots for Vegas, 18 for Anaheim. Subban saved 14 of 18. He didn't play that bad tonight. The numbers do not show how well he played because he made a few good saves in the first and second period, and these goals were not his fault. Gibson 26 of 29. That could have been 28 of 29 if he didn't get with these two goals, but still he had a really good game today. 3 stars, Cam Fowler, Shore, and Henrique. And the Golden Knights, they're on a 2-game losing streak. First time that's happened in over a month. The Ducks win regulation game at home for the first time in around 2 weeks, and they win this one by a total score of 4-3. So Vegas could use some of this momentum into the next game, but they really need to beat Arizona tomorrow, or else their season might be on the downswing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be making the preview for tomorrow's game, and look out for the Run Rebel preview tomorrow after Eastern Michigan. So thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys again soon.